Well, well, well. I didn't think I'd see you on this side of the town, bad shiny Pokemon. I guess you're looking for round 2. Now, I may have forgiven some of you, but the rest... Oh, we'll talk about the rest. Hope you're all strapped in for another round of the top 10 worst shiny Pokemon. As you may know, I have never encountered a shiny Pokemon, so my first list on this topic was what exposed me to all the different designs and colors of shiny Pokemon. So after the past few months of shuffling through these guys, I thought I'd take one more look at them and see how many more baddies are out there. As I said, I have forgiven some of the shinies from my last list, so I wanted to make a follow-up video to give this topic a proper send-off. Hope you all enjoy my top 10 worst shiny Pokemon. Round 2. Number 10. Moltres. It wouldn't be a top 10 worst shiny Pokemon without complaining about one who's pink. Moltres looks like a raw chicken. It also feels like he's naked with a really bad sunburn because of the color they chose for this shiny. Which is weird because he's already on fire, so you'd think he would both be able to resist being burnt and would be cooked to an optimal delicious temperature. So somebody should run this back to the kitchen because this chicken is bloody raw. That's the best Gordon Ramsay impression I got. Number 9. Emboar. I don't know. I just can't really say I like this color combination. The blue fire itself seems like a good idea, and it looks pretty cool on its own, but the combination of all these colors mixed together just feels so over the top. If I had to describe this in the best way I could, it feels like there's just too much going on with it, and it ends up looking like when you take a magnet to one of those old TVs. It feels like this shiny Pokemon is compatible with those old 3D glasses that were red and blue. Oh, I see what's going on. He was a rejected character from Spy Kids 3D, and now he's back for revenge. Well, you go get them, shiny Emboar. Bore them to death. That is not a good slogan at all. Number 8. Now, you may have noticed I didn't state a specific Pokemon after the number, because what this segment is for is a tribute to the shiny Pokemon that are almost indistinguishable from their original forms. Now, while I might not be listing every single one of these, as this has already turned to a top 43, I thought I'd at least list some of them off to show how minimal the difference really is. Slightly brighter, slightly darker, kinda yellowish, a little more purple, more lipstick, darker, lighter, darker, and actually I just have no idea what's going on with these two. Are they even shiny? Number 7. Trapinch. This is one of those, I'm a hipster and need to pick something so I can have a completely different reason for him being a not-so-good shiny that I don't think other people chose, but I want to talk about, even though I have absolutely no idea what other people chose in their top 10s, because I don't look at other people's top 10s on topics I'm researching, because then I might copy it by accident, and then there'd be a riot in the comments. What? What? Trapinch's shiny seems really weirdly eerie. He looks lifeless, as though he turned to stone after staring into the eyes of Medusa or some mythical Pokemon equivalent. Just seeing the transition between his original form and his shiny form is really creepy to me. Feels like it's a mummified version from the past. Ugh. Number 6. Chansey. I am just so sorry that Chansey has to be in every single one of my negative top 10s, but it has to be said. I ain't okay with those dreads. Look man, this green that's being seen, it ain't lean. You look like a bean. Run home, remove that, you'll be keen. Alright, sorry about that. I was just spitting lines for my newest mixtape, Jethroflex. Find me on Twitter, where you're bound to score a hitter. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Back to the thing I was talking about, which was Chansey. Chansey's shiny got super pale, and its hairs, toes, and pouch all became this dastardly green. It looks like a super sick patient, which I guess would be sort of humorous irony because it's supposed to heal other Pokemon. But that's besides the point. Unfortunately, this combination of colors just makes Chansey look like it's not only sick, but it also hasn't showered in quite some time. Look, Chansey, I'm gonna need you to take a shower, get all that mold and fungus out of your hair and feet. Oh, you took a shower? Another one. And another one. Look, I'm gonna just need you to stay in the shower for a little while longer. Number 5. Licky Licky. He's just so yellow. It looks like he turned into the sun. It looks like one day he had a good idea and he just got stuck. I wouldn't need any lamps in the house with this guy around. Number 4, Togekiss. Now, I know I just dedicated a whole segment to the shiny Pokemon that don't look like they've changed at all, but Togekiss has something special. Its ears. They swapped the colors of its ears and barely changed anything else. It's just, it feels like they're taunting me. Why, Japan? Why? Number 3, Cascoon. While there might be a few green Pokemon on this list, the fact remains that not only does Cascoon end up looking like an angry lima bean, it is also contrasted by how much better shiny Silcoon looks. In addition to that, most people want a Beautifly over a Dustox. Just look at Jessie and May. So getting a shiny Cascoon that looks worse than its counterpart and gives a different Pokemon is an unfortunate combination of misfortunes. Number 2, Espeon. Alright, we talked about the gummy bear last time. Let's talk about the gummy cat? I don't think they make those. Maybe if I just use Espeon's tail, I can pass it off as a gummy word? It's just that this color of green makes Espeon look so bad, like a tormented alien demon. I don't know what it is about lime green, but it just brings the worst out of anyone it touches and makes them look really, really bad. We might have to quarantine this radioactive cat. Number 1, Alomomola. I had to list this as one of the worst shiny Pokemon because of how sad it looks. It turns a pale blue and looks like a fish who drowned. In air? How do I describe that? Lack of oxygen? This blue color is similar to how lifeless Trapinch looks, but somehow even worse. And on top of that, the little color above its eye changed to make even the Pokemon itself look so sad. Maybe it died of mispronunciation. Yo, you guys ready? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the vibe. My phone just went off, so now I'm gonna dive. Alright, round 2. Yo, you guys ready? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the vibe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love those comments, so don't hold back. Asking about those beans, you know they're in the sack. Why do all my raps talk about beans? I don't even like beans on their own. Like, you want me to have them in a burrito? Sure, fine, but just baked beans? No. Thanks for watching. See you all next time. Hope you enjoyed. Yo. I had to list this as one of the worst shiny Pokemon because of how sad Alamo looks.